Hello, good morning. How are you? Well, now that we are finally complete, we're able to start the tour. Are you excited?
Yes.
Yay! Perfect. So my name is Maria, the Monastery of Prophet Elias. Now a small sneak peek of our program. We'll start with the monastery for about 15 minutes up there. Then we're going back to the village of Pyrgos, where we picked right now the last people, for about 35 minutes exploring the beautiful village. Then we're going to Krotiri for the archaeological site, 40 minutes inside, and then another 40 minutes for the famous Red Beach. And then we're going to Fira for a lunch stop, break stop, rest stop. Believe me, if you will hike on the top of a mountain, which people up there didn't really know what it was. They only thought it was a piece of wood. And that's why he stayed there. And that's why we honor him by always putting him in the highest peaks. Now, of course, you're not gonna be able to go inside the monastery because only the monks are allowed to go inside, and there are no other monks living inside the monastery. But you're gonna be able to visit the two churches, or let's say chapels better because they're small churches. You'll be able to visit the Virgin Mary Chapel and the Saint Nectarius Chapel. You'll be able, of course, to go inside and see the beautiful illustrations. Just take off your hats, of course, out of respect. And you'll also see some candles. They're actually handmade from the monks. Because, you know, they live up here, they make their own stuff. They make their own food, of course. They make their own wine. They have vineyards up here. They make their own handmade stuff like handmade books, handmade candles, handmade soaps. There's actually a shop up there you'll be able to visit and see all the handmade stuff from the monks. Now, the really interesting part about this monastery is that it opens up one day every year. And this is on 20th of July, which is the name day of Prophet Elias. And that's why they actually open up, only to celebrate with the work. It's the only day we are allowed to go inside and see the beautiful monastery. And also inside the monastery there is also a museum with all the celestials, which is really, really interesting, of course. Now in front of us we are able to spot our two craters and the island of Tiraspia behind. And the little island right there on the left is also the Aspronissi Island or White Island, or we even call it Tiramisu because it's white on the top, brown on the bottom. We like giving weird names to little islands. You'll hear many. right here on your right, you'll actually notice another museum, which is called the Lost Atlantis Museum. Now, this was made because people actually believed that this island could actually be the Lost Atlantis. Actually, last year in the island of Thirassia, they found 200 underwater steps. And this year, they want to bring the biggest ship that we have seen here before to do more exploring around the island of Thirassia, around the two craters, even around this island, because those islands are really ancient, right? And after the many eruptions, they don't know what they have covered, so they want to do more exploring. So if you have the time, you should definitely visit the museum. It's really interesting, and you can feel the whole Lost Atlantis experience, let's say. It's a really interesting place, and the most interesting fact is that when they started the excavations, they never found anything of value or any people buried inside. So they believe that the civilization that was actually living there, they felt the earthquakes before the eruption and they left. But after the eruption, a tsunami happened, so they believe that this civilization was lost forever in the sea. But of course, all of those things are only assumptions because everything happened BC, so it's prehistoric, so nothing was written. But again, a really interesting place. But of course, a ticket is not included in this tour, so you have to pay the price, alright? And again, here on our right, we can see now clearly our two craters, the island of Thirassia behind, and right there we also have Tiramisu. Now again, the crater on the left, the smaller one, is the old Bern, Παλιά Καμένη, and the crater on the right is the new Bern, Νέα Καμένη, which is actually an active volcano right now. Now, as for the famous Red Beach, as I told you, 40 minutes, right? But it includes the walking that we do there. It's about 10 minutes walking there and 10 minutes coming back. Now we don't actually go down to the beach because it's actually closed since 2013. Because of the many earthquakes, rocks started to fall down, so it's really dangerous and the landslides are really risky. And of course the way to go down there, it's really slippery because of the small rocks. So unfortunately we can't do that, we can't risk you. So we'll gather up after your time inside the excavations and we'll start by walking again 10 minutes. Right, up there to the right and a little bit further. Left here. Any other Greek food?
Yes.
Oh, moussaka, pasticcio, yes, kleftiko, of course. Gyros. What else? Souvlaki, of course. Tzatziki, Greek salad, or Santorini, which is the famous here. Oh, I would say to you, you should try, yeah, baklava. Don't start now. This is music, this is a dance. Oh, before I continue, up there we have Pyrgos, and now you can actually see the buildings, the ruins actually of the castles, the brownish color buildings. Yeah, back to the food. Kleftiko, yes, lamb, of course. Tomato balls, you should try them, they're really nice. And I would suggest you definitely try fried feta with honey and sesame on top. This thing is amazing. Believe me, you will love it. Saganaki also, another cheese. Fried cheese, amazing. But fried feta for me, it's top. Top.
Fried pizza,
Really? I haven't tried that. Okay, perfect. I mean, if you try at least those, you will know how good the food is here, and you should definitely try it. Definitely. Some Greek food, please. And now we're finally able to see the other half of this island. Now up there at the top we have Imerovigli, then we have Firo Stefani, and then we have Fira, where we are going right now. And at the edge of this island, back there, you can even spot Ia, where we're going for the sunset. And yes, it's Ia, not Oya, because O and now for us it's I, so we pronounce it Ia. Okay? Now, in front of Merovigli, up there, you'll notice actually Scaros, which, except from a castle, it was the first capital of this island back in the 16th century. Now, Fira lies at 260 meters above sea level, and of course, it's the actual capital of this island. It lies at the edge of the caldera, and of course, it's the heart of this island. I mean, to make... That's like somewhat...
Ja, men det är det jag menar. Det var ju sådana bilder jag ville ta. Men det är väldigt svårt här.
Ah, lo vedo, puntino, si calza in forma a zanzaro,
Das glaubst du gar nicht, wie schön das ist. Oh, Visa geht gar nicht.